This does way more damage than any other melee weapon in the game. Most things are destroyed in a single hit. So what's down below? I believe this was one of the alternative entrances. Boop. Nothing to see here. Yeah, if you use the service elevator, you could have gotten up here. Contractors will return to work on floor 73444. Bypass code in the shaft is 1709. This seems to be in a place where it would not really help you much at all, because you have to hack at least one security panel. Okay. That didn't help. Alright, I want to talk to yous. Nope, you don't want to talk to me's. Whatever. Doesn't matter, we got what we need. Can we go up? No. Can we go down? Aye. So yeah, this is just an elevator to that service area there, or whatever. So what is this, 1709? Nope. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. So there's that. It's like, if we want to get there, we need to already know that code, so what the hell's the point? Alright, so Chow has gone missing. But we have the sword, and that's what's important. We can use the sword to make peace between the triads, gain their trust, and meet with Tracer Tong. And that's what we really need, because he is the only man who can deactivate our kill switch. But he's also very important to dealing with Majestic 12. Oh, no, that's right. This part happens later. We need to take the sword directly to Max Chen, leader of the Red Arrow Triad, who runs this club down here. Lucky Money. It sounds more like a casino, but I don't think there's any gambling that happens there. Wan Chai Underground Mall, home of the Lucky Money Club. Now, there's some cops here. If you wanted to, you could try to break into this convenience store here, but I do believe that it will set off an alarm. Yeah, and the cops will open fire. So that would be tremendously unwise. You could pick that, though, if you wanted to. Later, perhaps in some kind of crossfire, this might actually open up, but that's very rare from what I know. Now this here is something that I've always wondered. You can actually pay to let these girls inside, and you can continue to buy them drinks while they're inside, but I don't think it actually leads anywhere because I've never had the patience to find out. Doesn't matter.
Leather boots. For you, 25 credits admission.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Perfect. I order you to stand in the spotlight and growl at the women like a dog who needs a master.
You're not the boss of me. I paid good money to get in here. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do.
Hello.
I'm not your type.
I just want to ask a few questions.
Look, I was here first. Chen told me himself. If there's a job, I get it.
What kind of job?
Just back off. I got fired in the quick stop next door without even a warning, and I need a cash.
Tough luck.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna log into their computer. It's management, password, code 324. One Blake's nights. I'm gonna stick it there and charge all their records.
What's a quick stop cashier doing working for the Red Arrow?
And working yet.
That was very,
I feel silly. You look.
that was very, I don't know the word. Fuck it, don't listen to me. Time to throw some chairs. Whose fucking chair is this? It's not my chair.
Have another drink?
Alright, so we need to meet with, $120 for a bottle of wine?
I'm looking for Max Chen. Maggie Chow sent me.
Oh, the beautiful Miss Maggie. You'll find the door just behind me.
Don't know if you could really hear it because he's awfully quiet, but he has the most pitiful attempt for an Australian accent I've ever heard. But he is a bit of an interesting character. If you talk to him later, he kind of has some debate with JC on politics and the media and stuff, and you know, it's a bit relatable.
Excuse me, sir. This room is off limits to club patrons. I suggest you leave.
It's okay. I'm here to see Max Chen. He'll expect me.
An American. I hope he likes what you have to say.
It's less what I have to say and what I have to
Isaac
show.
is letting anybody back here these days.
Isaac? Pretty sure it's pronounced Isaac. Whatever. This part does get a bit funky. So be ready for a firefight.
Must be Max Chen.
So?
I have found something in Miss Chow's apartment that might interest you.
Is that so?
The sword was never destroyed. It was stolen, and she is the one who stole it.
Preposterous.
I have it right here.
But Miss Chow?
She works for a group called Majestic 12. She's using you and the Red Arrow for her own ends.
No, you must be mistaken.
Think about it. She murders your predecessor, hides the sword, pushes the Red Arrow into the war with the Luminous Path, and then, what next? The Triads are weakened and an outside group seizes power. Sound far-fetched?
Oh, there must be an explanation.
I just gave you the
Perhaps should meet
explanation.
with the leaders of the Luminous Path.
Perhaps. For now, take them this message. I will stop hostilities until I have completed an investigation. Boss, what is it?
Marty at the door, so we had trouble. Soldiers coming in. She said there was some kind of mech.
MJ-12 troops. They must have followed me.
Well, it sounds like they got in already. We were just looking at them while we were talking about them. I just noticed something earlier. I turned down the
I spill my drink.
turned down the audio, but the music still seems too loud. Kind of drowning everything else out. So yeah. Oh, this guy's pretty badass. So we get to keep the sword in spite of everything, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there's some Majestic 12 troops in here who are actually, strangely, quite easily defeated by a bunch of Triad thugs. That took care of that. For some reason, I put my gun away. Did not intend to. There's a dead guy.
It's some kind of raid.
Yeah, I've noticed. That's all the troops inside. The rest of them are outside. Oh. So, what's next? Am I supposed to just get out of here? Well, why is this still a secondary objective? We know we can't trust her. Alright, so yeah. We're done. We finished our business with Max Chen. Now we have to make our escape and return to Gordon Quick. I didn't open that. Alright, so caution is the key. Oh, there. What? Why are the cops angry at me? Just helping out here. Ah, so they did actually... Oh. They did actually take out the windows. Which is kind of funny. I didn't think they would actually manage to do that. So this guy's taking out all the cops here. Cops for some reason are still mad at me. Even though I've done nothing but try and help. Alright, so what is it again? Management... I can't remember. Code... Oh no, that's the computer code. Not the terminal code. Basically all this is you can break in and steal some of their money. That is all, but money is always helpful in this game. In fact, it's helpful in most situations. In fact, you don't even... Oh, that just opens the door, which is completely irrelevant once you're inside. You can pick up medkits here too, apparently. Did not know that. A lot of food and beer and stuff if you want it, but... Alright, management code 234? No. 324. Ah, bastards. Management code 324. Open vault. No email today. Oh, so alone. And if you did not open that, you could just hack it from there. But $200 is not worth the 2 multi-tools, in my opinion. Hey! You sorry fool. Alright, so we gotta get back to Gordon quick and the Triad. And have done with all this bullshit so we can get our own life saved. We've waited far too long. All these firefights and no one really... No, it doesn't really affect anything outside of the immediate area. That's always just amused me. Hey, you.
You're right. Maggie Chow is a con artist.
You have proof.
Yes, I found the sword in her apartment.
Good. Inform the Red Arrow Dragon Head. Then we will see who is the real traitor.
I've already been to the Lucky Money. Max Chen has declared a truce between the Red Arrow and the Luminous Path.
A truce? Are you certain?
Majestic 12 attacked the club. I think he would consider forming an alliance.
Mr. Denton, you are the man I hoped you were. Tracer Tong is inside, in his laboratory below the compound. The door is in our sparring room. He will know what to do next. To
Any
enter
particular
our
reason you're pulling a gun on me?
Use the code 1997.
I did it.
1997, eh?
Yeah, I think
No any
so.
particular relevance to that year.
While you are here, observe the laws of the Triad.
You have anything against me stealing donations? Didn't think so. Bitch. Alright, so we are gonna meet with Tracer Tong and then that'll do it for now. I gotta start cooking dinner. I'm getting hungry. This, what comes next is probably one of my least favorite parts of the game. We have to get into another front for Majestic 12 activities. And it's just kind of a pain in the ass. Underneath one of these somewhere is like a multi-tool or something. I think it might be this one up here since the pillow is slightly raised, but we need something to climb on. Chair might do the trick. Don't know why that guy deserves such a fancy pillow. No, that didn't work. That's not gonna work. I don't care about your damn book. Stack some pillows, maybe we can jump on the... Nope. Nope. Alright, fuck it. I know there's something underneath there, though. But you know what? Just forget it. Don't need that shit. This one has the same code. Just to make sure you don't get in without knowing it. And the enigmatic Tong awaits us below.
Mr. Tong, you know my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us? The more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
Can you do something about it?
That will depend. You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade, but I fear at the crucial moment I may lift up my arm to strike and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
I assume he checked out.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
That sounds like some kind of weird ass pickup line. Damn it, fuck that.
Stay right there.
Roger, over. Nope. I'm out of here. Oh, let me out! You're a madman. Ouch! Ouch! I don't think that actually does any damage. Are we done yet?
Success. Come back to the control room.
Don't tell me what to do. Alright, fine, I listened.
That's it?
A simple switch, as they call it.
Have you heard from Paul?
On his way, according to smuggler in New York. He will be fine. Meanwhile, we still face the likelihood of a triad war here in Hong Kong.
Quick and Chen declared a truce just a few minutes ago.
A good bit of diplomacy, I admit, but it won't hold. Not with the sword left to be fought over.
I think they'll be slow to anger with Maggie Chow out of the picture.
No. In their system, the sword is a doomsday weapon, a temptation. We must recover the Raman coding from VersaLife and make it available to both triads.
So that's all you expect in the way of a favor? A little corporate espionage?
The first of many favors. Remember, I saved your life. Now pay attention. The VersaLife elevator north of the market will require an employee number. Try 06288. Once inside, find Mr. Hundley, the shift supervisor. He can be persuaded to give you access to the labs.
Hundley.
You will find him receptive. He is the corrupt official who sold the Red Arrow the technology to begin with.
I'll find the Raman coding, but I'm not your henchman. I'll help you as long as we have a mutual interest.
If you choose to fight Majestic 12, you will need an ally. We will have a mutual interest for some time. In fact, I took the liberty of setting up a computer account for you. Login JC Denton. Password Sanctuary. Feel free to use the machine in my office.
Oh, cheers for that. Don't know how helpful that'll actually be. JC Denton, Sanctuary. Well, here's from Alex. Alex is actually downstairs. There's a little time. So, according to Daedalus, Majestic 12 themselves have engineered the Grey Death. Well, what is their motivation? Oh, here's from Carter. Firing me on the spot, they knew I was sending you this message. Alex tells me there's no way this communication can be traced, so I trust he knows what the hell he's doing. Being a soldier isn't just following orders, it's following those orders in the service of a higher cause. When the cause is betrayed, we're not soldiers anymore, just pieces on a chessboard, dying for the wrong reasons. Commander Lee has disappeared. Well, that's because I blew his brains out and they probably buried him. Relieved of duty. Ha! Yeah. Walton Simons has assumed interim authority. Something about him I don't like. I could have told you all this shit if you had just talked to me while I was there. There's nothing good about that man. Alright, do what you think is right. Let the devil take the rest. Alright, well, that's the smartest thing you said in that whole email.
We have much to offer one another if we cooperate.
Yeah. So if you asked Jaime Reyes to follow you, he would actually be in here in the medical bay, of course. Hey, you. And if you did that, he would be here with an augmentation upgrade. But having him stay is much more helpful. That's for reasons that you'll see quite a bit later on.
You took a big risk following me here. Thanks.
When you believe in something, you've just got to do it.
How'd you find Tom so quickly?
Turns out I knew him all along. ttundernetnet.0924243.886. I posted a message to the board and he contacted me himself.
You talked to Jaime before you left?
He told me you wanted to use him as a spy. I don't know. Pretty dangerous, isn't it?
Maybe. What do you think?
Jaime was scared. Simons is on a witch hunt for traitors.
They probably suspect him because we're friends.
Exactly. But he told me he's going to stick it out because you think it'll help.
I hope he's smart enough to know when to get out. Did you ever dig up anything about this Daedalus character? I'm still hearing from him.
Actually, I did, sort of. Crypto says Daedalus was supposedly a government AI project, also known as Echelon 4.
Supposedly?
I'm getting this from anonymous crypto boards. Daedalus was supposed to beat the old content recognition problem in surveillance. It was a program that could search all the terabytes of intercepted messages for subversive content.
So, what happened?
Never panned out as far as I know. The problem was just too hard. They blew through a lot of taxpayer money that finally had to scrap the whole project.
So the thing that's talking in my head is, what, resurrected AI?
I wish I knew.
That's a bit disconcerting. Something's talking to me anonymously, and we have no idea what the hell it is, because it is definitely not a person. Oh, I love this sword so much. Ah! What is this clip? Yes, we will put that on the assault rifle some more. Ah, more HE grenades. Some bow rounds. It's a bit of a shooting range, but not too helpful. A basket, which is on display for no good reason. Another plasma rifle, if you still want one, but still have not gotten one. No, 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 no. Ooh, a lamb. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Deus Ex. We are in Hong Kong. A lot of shit went down, and a lot of shit will continue to go down. But that will await us next time. We will have to break into VersaLife Corporation with ties to Majestic 12. And I guess we're just stealing the information on how to make this sword, so that both triads will have access to it, which means they have a less immediate problem to fight over, I suppose. As I said, that will be next time. Thank you all for watching. See you later.